So before you started Cheeky Zebra,
Yeah.
what career was it you're in? I feel like it was finance.
I did law. So I had a law
yeah.
degree. I did law, and then I didn't want to be a lawyer. So then I did my law degree in London, and I fucked around doing like corporate jobs for a bit. So I did like grad schemes for like, I did procurement. So like buying stuff basically for like
Yeah.
big companies. So you'd think I'd have like really strong negotiation skills and not just spend £6,000 on envelopes, but we move. And so I did that, and then I moved back to Derby, and I was like, I didn't want to do the procurement stuff. I didn't like the corporate stuff. And I was like, oh, let me just try and use my law degree. So I went, and I was a paralegal, which is like a lawyer's bitch, basically, where you then get a training contract. And I did it for a year. And on my first day, I went home and I was like, yeah, Mum, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to focus on the cards and I'm going to quit. And literally my first day, I was like, this is not what I want to do.
Sometimes you just know, though, don't you?
Yeah, like I knew so deeply, and it was so funny because I was so good at pretending that wasn't what was going on. So when I did tell everyone I was leaving to set cards up, like they lost their minds. I remember like one of the partners, he was so lovely. He was like this lovely like man in his 60s, and I really looked up to him. He was so kind. But he literally, our boss sent an email around saying, "Hi everyone, Sasha's leaving to sell funny cards on the internet. Full stop." And literally, it was so blunt. He was so blunt. He was like, Sasha's leaving. And so imagine that's the email just that the partner had just received. He marches into my room, comes in and goes, Sasha, my office now. And I was like, oh God. And then I had to go and sit down with this lovely, sweet man. And he was like, what? And then he was like, and then I was like, I sell cards, Paul, like on the internet. He was like, show me. I was like, no. He's like, what's the address? And I was like, ah!
Oh my God. So you'd already been selling them on the side, and then you decided to quit to do full time?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. That's so funny. I bet you didn't want to show him those cards.
I was mortified. Basically, I made a deal with my granddad. I was like, I think I can do it. He goes, it's a bit weird because I know like you shouldn't need, I was like 25 at the time, and I was like, I think I can do it. And then he was like, all right, you can have 1 year. It's like, I would have done it anyway, but it's nicer for me at least to have got his blessing. So he was like, yeah, you can have a year to have a go. And he was like, I'll give you £500 a month to live off for 1 year as a loan. And he was like, you can have that as a loan. You can have it for 1 year. And if you can't get it to work, then you better go sort out your proper job and a career again, because that's it. And so that was the deal. And thank God I pulled it off. And so then I was able to kind of give him the money back and be like, cool, can we do it? But like knowing that I had like that income come in irrespective was the biggest blessing, because it allowed me to like focus on trying things rather than like worrying each month, like how am I going to like eat and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Yeah, so like they are incredible, and I'm so lucky. So it's like it's two sides, like they're the best in the world, but also like there is a whole other stressful side that just comes to like having your family involved in anything.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't even imagine if I had my family involved in this.
Like he buys printers all the time that we didn't really ask for, or he'll just like have ideas, or he'll just like print. Sometimes he'll be like, I've decided a new way of printing, so he'll print all the cards backwards, like from codes. So then when we're packing, it's vibes.
So one thing we were saying, weren't we? Roxanne was like, I'd love to know how she came up with the name Cheeky Zebra. Like, where did it come from?
Oh, okay. So the truth is, I saw Moon Pig and Funky Pigeon, and I was like, you just need an animal and an adjective to succeed in cards. So I literally thought that that's what we needed. So I was with my mum, and we literally went through every animal combination we could think of, and turns out lots of them are taken.
Oh,
and
interesting.
Because I think I was like, why don't we do blue monkey or like angry squirrel or angry I don't think angry squirrel was taken. I just, at that point you're just desperately like putting things into GoDaddy, like what? Yeah. And then I think my mum was like, what about zebra? Because then like your cards aren't black and white. And I was like, ooh. And then I was like, what about cheeky zebra? And then it was like free, and then done.